Hello.
Hey, we're back. Are you in the right?
Why does it look like I'm a gangster with my hat down?
Holy gangster! Look at the color of your hat. Why does it look like it's been run through mud?
This is my fishing hat. This is my magnet fishing hat.
Oh, so it's been changed.
From the. You know what this is? I'll tell you what this is.
We got to say hello to everybody.
Yeah, hello.
Soon.
Hello.
Well, what is it? Quick. What is it?
This is from sweat and the salt therein, and it bleached my hat. Look.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, you see that?
See, I look at my hat.
Yeah, you got the same thing going.
Yeah, this is all. This is
bleached.
And I'm wearing a hat because I haven't shaved my head yet. I got lazy last night, and I'm just gonna look like, well, look bad. It'll look bad.
I personally probably
okay.
haven't showered.
Welcome. You haven't showered yet? Oh,
Well,
holy cow.
I mean, I woke up and I set up this whole studio.
You woke up and set it up. I woke up, I got on the bus. I came right here. I had to go to Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons?
You didn't have no idea.
Okay, let's say it.
Okay, we got to say hi to people.
Okay, let's scroll up.
Let's scroll up here.
Hello, everybody.
We got Jason. First of all, we got Jason. Jason's always first.
He's first.
Jason's always first, and Catherine G acknowledges this. This is the main thing. We got Kettle Black Arts. Good morning, Jason. There we go.
Marg is here.
Marg is here. Marg, I believe. Marge. Marg. It's Marg.
Marg, can you clarify?
No, it's Marg. It is. It's Margaret. She's already clarified. We just keep forgetting.
It's always the same thing.
And she's got a short day. She's got a short day today. She may have to bolt early.
Oh, okay. She's got something to do.
Western New York. Yeah, it's kind of cold today too. Like it snowed. It was kind of a snowstorm yesterday. I don't know why I'm wearing headphones.
I went to the staff party, my staff party for my theater.
Oh, Evan went to a staff party last night. He was a bit hungover.
Yeah, I'm a little hungover.
Doesn't show.
No,
doesn't look that way at all.
Maybe my cheeks puffed out a bit, but because I had a couple cans of cider.
You're almost off camera.
A couple cans of cider.
Yeah.
I had a couple cans. But I had to walk there in the snowstorm. And the snow on the ground was freshly fallen, but
ice.
It was already forming into ice. So there's like black ice on the way up there.
Yeah.
I don't know how I made it there. I survived though.
I mean, that was before drinking.
Yeah.
And then somehow you made it back.
I don't know how I made it back.
We're at 13F here in Chicago area.
13 Fahrenheit. That's pretty low. So add maybe 10. Was it 10?
I don't know.
So it's
is it add 10? Is that the rule? Add 10.
Yeah. So it's probably 3 degrees. Is that 3 degrees Celsius? I'm just guessing.
We could.
You can look it up. Look it up on your phone.
13 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. What does 13 Fahrenheit mean?
Let's see if we can
to a couple Canadians. We're gonna try to
13
get the translation for ourselves.
F Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Yeah.
-10.
-10.
It's so weird. The Americans are so weird with their not being metric system. You know,
they're the only country in the world.
One of the only. I think one of the only ones.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that.
No.
You know.
-10 though. That's 13. Okay. So what is that? How's that? How much does that calculate? It's -10. Right? It's -10. So another 10. So it's down 20 points or so is the Celsius mark.
More than that, 25 points.
Oh man, are we getting a visitor?
Oh. Is he coming making his way?
He wants to make his way.
Okay,
Vegas
come over.
Come on, Vegas.
Come on.
Come here. No,
no.
He's gonna stay behind camera. There's a cat right behind the camera.
Like literally right there.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
He's gonna swat at me.
He's really frisky today. He wants to play.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going. Oh no, I'm asking for it, huh? Okay.
So Michigan Gems, hello. Kettle Black Arts, we say that. Catherine G, hello.
Michigan Gems was worried. Don't worry, we were here. We were talking, and we forgot to look at the time.
Yeah, Gordon, hello, Gordon.
Oh, Gordon's here.
Annie B,
Sue Stevens,
Sue, Christopher.
We got Annie B.
How you doing?
Wow. Hi there, Michigan.
Everyone's here.
Everyone's here. Vegas is here.
Vegas is sitting behind.
I'm just like people don't like right here are his ears. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
And that.
Hey, he's just gonna chill out on the table. He wants to be with us.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Don't knock things off the table. That's what all cats do.
Yeah. No. What he's doing is hanging out around my sandwich.
He wants your sandwich. Oh, he's gonna attack you. We're dealing with a drama here. Oh my God, what'd you do?
No, I wasn't kidding. Look what he did. Look what he did. In a second.
He's got sharp claws. Don't.
Anyway, he destroyed my muffin. It wasn't a sandwich, it was a muffin. He ruined it. Okay, so we're not here to talk about muffins and sandwiches.
Yeah, you can speak good over there, okay?
Oh, it's a perfect, well-worn hat. Yeah, Kettle Black Arts knows. He knows about these things. It's how it's supposed to look. You got to put in time to make a hat look like that. You got to be outside
For this to happen?
for that to happen. I'm
Absolutely.
scared to put this.
He's behind the scenes kind of guy. Yeah, I know. I mean, I can move the camera for a second and look at him, but
You think you can?
no, I don't want to bother. It's messy back
Yeah, you don't want to see those other things.
there. No.
Look at that. You know what I mean? You don't want to see all those things.
Yeah.
Christopher's here, and Michigan Gems. Hi, Annie. It's a perfect, well-worn hat. Well, scroll down a little bit more, Evan. We can't see the bottom.
Oh, sorry. There's not that many. That was just two more.
Well, you jinxed it, I think. He's doing this. Okay. What was the plan we were going to do?
You wanted to look. You wanted to look at more people's videos.
We're going to look at some videos.
Yeah.
We don't have anything new. We got no more new mystery packages this week. You know?
Yeah.
If we had gotten mystery packages, we'd be showing them.
Yeah.
What we have been seeing is a lot of people throwing 360 magnets.
Ooh.
Everybody's throwing a 360.
Everyone's moved on.
Everyone's moved on. They're 360. Well, they're not everyone. I mean, people are doing the clamps and stuff like this.
Yeah. But Brute just got another shipment in, I think. So they're selling their boss.
Yeah, Brute is stocked up.
Yeah, they got the boss.
They're
probably already sold out.
Yeah, probably already sold out.
Maybe got what, 20 over?
People want that 360. They like the look of it.
The aesthetic. Yeah, it looks cool, man. It's small. It's condensed. It's round.
Well, it's lighter. Like I can't.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I want it for. I just want it for the lightness.
Yeah, the lightness.
I'm tired of carrying around that 2600, which is almost 10 pounds.
Yeah, and it allows you to carry. You don't even need to carry another magnet. Like,
and Michigan loves her clamp still.
Oh, she still loves her clamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people like the clamp. You know, I mean, the guys in Britain and England, they use the clamp a lot, but they also use the 360. But my only complaint with the 2600 double sided is that it's just really heavy.
It's so heavy.
You know, like, and if you have a bad back or your back is sore that day, I mean, you were hunched over, right? You were hunched over. You have 8 pounds of steel, not steel, but you know, magnet steel.
Yeah, rare earth.
And
what else? Well, a big steel thing.
And it's like taking a 10-pound weight and just sort of throwing it out into the lake and pulling it back.
Yeah, we're doing
throwing it out.
Yeah, we're doing kettlebells.
Yeah, kettlebells, pretty much
all day, which is not a bad thing for our physiques.
Yeah, you get in good shape. I can't wait to get in the summer shape, man, because like my body. I mean, you and I were talking about this.
I haven't worked out yet.
Like,
not even once. I have to get on it.
I work out every other
It's
day.
under 3 pounds for the 360 Artemis
next weekend. I might be testing out my Artemis next weekend. Oh yeah, I have to. It's gonna get warm fast. It's gonna get warm quick. Like we're almost. I can't believe how fast a month is going. You know, like it was just March 1st, and now it's March what, 13th?
Yeah, I'm almost out of my job.
What is it?
I gotta get a new job.
Look at that, 11/11 right there.
Okay,
you can't see it.
I'm wishing something.
Yeah, wish something 11/11. Wish for a job, Evan.
I'm wishing for a good acting.
Wish for a job. I'm gonna get a good acting gig.
Acting gig. I want to be on set.
I'm wishing for a good acting gig, and I'm gonna get the gig I'm auditioning for on Monday. I have a big audition on Monday. I'm gonna get that audition. It's 11/11, still 11/11, and it's gonna make me a big star. And we'll all joke about it and talk about it later on. We'll look back in this video and how it's 11/11 for a long time. And oh, there we go. It just changed. Okay, so there we go. That was my 11/11 wish.
Yeah.
Did you vocalize yours?
Yeah, you stole mine.
Oh, I took it. Like your catches, like everything. I just took it.
Vegas, attack this guy.
But I was the guy that
I wasn't telling you to go away.
I was the guy that noticed it though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
You know, if you don't notice it, you have to notice it. You can't
just
see
the time.
Yeah, he didn't see it was 11/11. I saw it.
I'm hungover. I can't
see much.
No. I see the coffee.
Okay, so where are we at here? 20. You can't say you work out when you're eating muffins. Yes, you can. You can work out with muffins in your muffin eating that doesn't have anything to do with working out.
Neil does not eat like an athlete. Unless the athlete is running long distances.
I actually eat.
You're a carb fiend. You love carbs, right?
I've lost almost 10 pounds.
So you stopped eating chocolate bars or chips?
I stopped drinking.
Ah.
I stopped drinking 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And I haven't had a drop of
Now,
alcohol.
okay,
3
look,
months.
wait a second. Neil, I'm going to...
I have to take off my shirt and show everybody. No.
I have to dox you.
That's for OnlyFans.
Neil's maximum amount of drinking, even though you did it almost every day of your life,
I drank almost every day, yeah.
was 2 ounces of vodka.
Yeah, I'd have a couple shots of vodka.
That's it, though.
I'd have a couple shots of vodka.
That's not drinking.
Yeah, but when
that's more like medicinal, keep your blood thin.
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
it's not. Look, it's not being like a full-on alcoholic, waking up in the morning and just going for it all
you wait
day
till
long.
like 8 at night.
But it's almost. It's like a drink at night before you go to bed, right?
Sleepy time.
But when you and I were going out magna fishing,
yeah,
those add up, man.
Yeah, we would have a couple ciders or something like that when we're out there in the sun.
About 3 cans.
Some days.
You know, not necessarily.
But spread over like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, but those calories, let's say you go out twice a week, that's now 6 cans of crap you've put in your body. Over a month, 6 times 4, 24. That's 24 cans.
Okay, look, Annie B's asking here.
We're not going to talk about alcohol.
Yeah, okay. Annie B's saying, hey, you guys, I'm going to attempt to carve One-Eyed Willie. What do you mean carve, Annie B?
Where's Annie B here? Where's this?
Right there.
Hey, guys, I'm going to attempt to carve One-Eyed Willie. Oh.
Carve it. You mean out of wood?
Out of wood?
Or you carve
Well, she's not going to carve it. What do you think she's going to carve it out of?
I can carve leather.
You could carve it out of leather.
You can carve soap.
Well, you have...
Carve stone.
By all means, carve it up. Either send it to us, and we'll put it up, or take pictures of it and let us see it.
Yeah.
We'll promote it.
For sure. Do you need another snapshot of it, Annie? When he's going to mess my apartment up. Doing it again. Oh.
Who's sending you messages?
I don't know, but I forgot to...
Why is that on?
I forgot to turn the phone off. We're using my phone as the camera. Oh, no. And now there's like severe clouds, and I didn't prepare for a...
It's okay. Oh, there's no lights up! How are we even lit, Evan?
What the hell? Why did the clouds come? It just came.
Anyway, it's upside down. You know why? Because it's so dark in here.
You can't see.
Evan didn't put the lights on. There we go. That's One-Eyed Willie. It just goes to show, Evan, you don't need it to have a lot of light.
No, you don't need a lot, but it's the less light it becomes, the more grainy the picture.
Well, so we should get some light. Why don't you go away and do your job? Do your job. Guys, you know,
I was so confident.
Oh, I'm hungover, so I'm not going to turn the lights on.
No,
I was wondering what was wrong.
I was just confident that the sunshine was...
Look how much better that is.
The sunshine was shining all day, though. What happened to the sun?
I know the sun went away. Yeah, it went away. Well, anyway, that's One-Eyed Willie. He's back there. Try not to smash your apartment up.
Yeah, thanks.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
Oh, see, I knew you'd break it.
There we go. Sort of see him. He'll be behind you.
All right.
That's a little better, eh? Look at the light now.
Yeah.
Wow. Just like a real show.
Is it too bright?
I don't think so. I think it's better than what it was.
Okay.
No one noticed. No one noticed. Not one person said we were too dark.
But it just went away, the sun. It's not, it's going to get sunny again.
Yes, one of you guys messaged a pic to me on Facebook. Okay, Annie B, well, what we'll do is I'll take, before I leave here today, I'll take a couple pictures and of it, like good pictures of it, and then I'll send it off to you. And that's what we'll do. And then you do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. Jason is here, finally. Oh my God, Jason, we've been waiting.
Yeah.
People were asking about Jason. We thought Jason was here at the beginning, but that was just Jason messaging earlier.
Yeah, it was a
couple days earlier.
Days earlier.
So Jason's not the first on the feed, but he's the first one to.
Yeah.
You know, and only one person beat him once.
That's right.
Who was it that beat him?
I can't remember. It's that consistent. I don't remember.
Mark? Was it Mark?
I don't know. Inconsequential.
Can't wait to see it, Annie. Well, I mean, it's gonna be really cool, eh?
Yeah.
Like, actually, that Annie, we're just kind of in shock about that because it's just like, you know.
Yeah, like
that'd be very cool.
We asked you, Annie? Did you say what you were? Oh, wood.
What did you say? Wood?
Yeah, it's gonna be out of wood. That's impressive.
Well, you know, we'll promote the heck out of it.
Do you have like a bunch of carving?
We'll have it here like the whole time.
If it comes here.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, she's not going to burn it.
I wish I could carve wood.
You probably could carve wood because you can carve leather.
It's a little. It becomes like a sculpture.
Show your Mickey just for fun.
Who?
You know your little Mickey with the pirate thing.
Oh, I got.
I'm telling you,
4 or 5 of them.
I think get a couple of them. I think what we're going to show you here, Evan. Well, the Sludge Pirates could sell, huh? Sludge Pirates.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You make them and we'll split the profit.
Sure.
No, wait, Evan. I'll come up with the design and you make them.
You always just think of things, and everyone else has to do.
Everyone else does them. Yeah. I've got all kinds of plans.
Yeah, I know.
But here's the thing: the idea is worth something. That has value too. People forget the idea has value. Okay,
so they're dusty, man.
They're dusty as heck. Sorry. But check out these. Evan made these.
they're like little Jamaican rum bottles from Jamaica, actually.
And look at that pirate on there.
Yeah, do you know who that is? Let's see. Who is it? Who's the pirate?
That one.
Oh, that's Blackbeard.
Blackbeard the pirate. Evan carved that.
I didn't carve it.
You carved it?
No. It's called embossing.
Like, you embossed it.
Yeah, with my
look at the back.
stencil.
See, it goes on your belt like that. And it hangs like this.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Stitches in the back. Stitches there. There you go. And then it's got what does it say?
What does it say there? Trank. I'm looking through my eyes.
Oh, you know what? It's the name of the pirate.
What's the name of the pirate?
I was that smart?
Oh, you got Blackbeard back here?
Yeah.
These are money.
And the date on them. Oh, so from 1635 to 1666. That's how long he lived.
Oh, you got his date too?
Yeah, the birth and date of them.
There's your logo.
Yeah.
Get it in front of me.
Yeah, if they were being mass produced somewhere by somebody, then sure.
You cover your face.
Sure.
There you go. See Blackbeard? See how cool that is?
Yeah. This one here is pretty famous too. This one here is Anne Bonny, but I don't know if we can see.
Oh, it's a female. It's a female pirate.
Yeah, it's a female pirate. You gotta
cover. Oh, I gotta cover my face now.
There you go. There's.
Wait, turn it more to the other way.
Anne Bonny, and she's shooting her.
She's shooting a gun.
Gun, yeah. Anne Bonny, but these are done with a metal, like a metal pencil.
How are these things not money? You know what I mean? It's like. People would buy these. Why do you think? What would it take you to? How long would it take you to make one?
They haven't bought them because they're sitting in my apartment.
Well, they don't know. People don't know. You have to promote things.
No, but the truth is, I wanted to not give these ones away.
You didn't want to give them away.
No. Well, I mean, eventually, maybe I'll use.
How long would it take you to make one of these?
Oh God.
Look, really. Okay, you can buy that. You can buy this.
What?
You can buy this.
Yeah, yeah, you do buy those.
So you buy those. Yeah. You got a leather wrap. You got the stitching.
Yeah, but you got to size it.
But how long does it take you to make that?
That took me like a couple days.
A couple days?
Well, because I had to measure everything out, cut it, but no, like in one.
I wouldn't think this is
in one sitting.
What do you think? Like $70?
I don't know what the value.
Because it wouldn't be worth It wouldn't be technically worth your effort put in.
No, because first of all, you'd have to be a known brand.
If you made an NFT of it.
Neil wants to make NFTs of everything.
I'm into NFTs.
Don't be into NFTs.
Why?
Because they're bad for the environment.
Are they worse than oil?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
No, they're not worse than oil.
You don't think so?
No, there's a lot of BS about NFTs.
All right, let's put these away because they're not for sale.
It should be. I bet people think they're good here.
See, you've already got people trying to steal them from me.
Nice leather work, man.
Buying them from me.
Yeah, you're very talented, Evan. Someone else made them.
Everybody.
I thought you did it. Someone else made them. I thought you did it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I make leather stuff like that.
All right, so you did make it. Good deal, man. No, Evan made those. No, Evan made those.
Yeah, I work in.
No. When I said you bought that, I meant the
clasp.
Here, I'll show you what I meant.
You meant the metal thing.
I meant this thing here.
Yeah, you buy those.
Yeah, you buy the clasp. So I'm like going, okay, you got the leather and all that, but you have to buy the clasp and the.
Well,
you made everything.
I had to buy the leather too.
Yeah, you had to buy the leather.
I had to go to a place where they sell leather.
You had to buy
and I imported those corks from the States.
And you got XXX on the top there too, which is really cool. But we're not selling them because
they're one of a kind.
I'm just saying, if you wanted to make money, you can make those things. Oof. If you sat down for a week and made 100 of those things, you'd sell 100.
Yeah, I don't know if it would take longer.
Look at that. We're sort of in replay back there. Oh, because we're
Yeah, there's a delay.
Evan, I love one. How much? Michigan Gems. Michigan Gems.
Yeah. I don't know. Like because
Evan would have to. Evan, like the female pilot. Like Evan, if you were to go and look up female pirates.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's only two.
Like there's probably only like two.
Yeah.
But you could still do.
Yeah, but what people don't understand is that I had to draw those in.
Then do it.
But that
No one gives a shit what you got to do to how to do
that
it.
takes time.
So what? Art takes time.
Yeah.
Art takes time.
Yeah.
You can't just snap your
He's
fingers.
never willing. You would be never willing to do it yourself.
Well, if I had the skill,
You
I had the skill,
You can have the skill.
but you have to have. No, I don't have the skill to draw on leather. You know how to do all that. You got a whole shop back there.
But
You got a whole shop back there.
But I didn't know how to draw that. I didn't know how to do that
Oh,
beforehand.
Come on, but you know how to now. I'd make. How much was that leather? It probably cost you nothing to make that, and probably a whole bunch of time it took you to create it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be as much once you got into knocking them off.
Maybe. If I was to have like, here's the thing: if I had like one of those laser cutters, I would laser cut into wood, right? Some hard wood, and then I would press that into the leather, wet leather overnight. So I wouldn't have to draw it, and it would take much less
Well, you
time.
could do that. You could probably do that. The thing is though too is that like even the pirate stuff alone. What does it say? Swear. Oh, because I said S-H-I-T?
Yeah.
Oh, I said
S-H-I-T.
S-H-I-T. I said S-H-I-T. I apologize. I've been really trying to avoid. I said the F. I said the full answer to the F word 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And then I said half the F word as well. I went fa.
Fa la 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 la.
And I went fa la 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 la. And then the other one, I said it.
Yeah. Well.
It just means you're an honest person. I think people who swear.
Yeah. You get. So what they say.
And that's what it says. People that swear are the most honest because they don't have a filter.
Filter.
They don't have a filter.
I call it mindful.
But you're right. I should have said poo poo. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Should have kept it Family.
No, I understand. Yeah, I should be making things in leather. I was like, maybe because I used to make bags and stuff like that, but then I was like, I don't know about making. I'll make bags for people I know, but I won't make them to try to sell them. And then I thought, oh, you know what? You know what's pretty fun to do? Is maybe doing cosplay. Like somebody who wants to wear armor, I'll make armor.
Look at this here.
It's Kemi.
Maybe Evan will pay attention now.
Why?
Because this is Kemi.
Kemi is here. What's up?
Kemi
What's up,
wants 3 of those.
He's gonna bug me now behind the scenes forever.
People are gonna bug him.
Oh man.
You got Michigan Gems wants 1. You want Kemi wants 3.
Well, the cool thing is, and I can't show you because I don't think I can put. Oh, I can. These are actually little rum bottles from Jamaica, and I brought them in my suitcase. I brought like over 2 trips.
Well, those are from Jamaica.
Yeah, these bottles. These are like that's why they're not the same size as our Mickeys here. Right, this is a Mickey there, and it's it says here it's a 200 milliliters. That's it.
See, these are
6.8 fluid ounces.
So that's from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Then you got the leather.
Little rum bottles.
Put it all together.
And I put pirates on the little Jamaica
Pirates on them.
because Jamaica is an island of pirates and thieves.
You certainly can make. Be careful about that.
I know, but I'm saying
be careful about that.
I mean
historically.
Yeah, like Port Royal.
Okay, well, there's some other people there
Don't forget,
other than pirates and thieves.
Of course there is. It's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
But
yeah.
Port Royal was a port, like a place where boats and stuff went to.
Yeah.
It sunk into the ocean because people said it was so evil of a place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the history of it. Port Royal in Jamaica sunk beneath the ocean because it was considered so evil.
You know, they found Shackleton's boat.
Just recently.
Yeah, Endeavor. They found it in something like under 6,000 feet of water.
And isn't the Endeavor not a name on one of the Star Trek ships?
It is the name of one of the Star Trek ships.
So it's like that. It's that iconic and that known of a boat.
Iconic and known of a boat, and it was Shackleton's boat, and he said it's a famous story.
He survived too.
He survived. All his men survived.
Yeah.
And all his men were stranded on an island for a year.
Yeah.
And he came back and got them. He said, "I'll be back." And they're like, "Yeah, sure, Shackleton." And he took off, and they're thinking he's not coming back. And they're stranded on an island, and then
those stranded sailors, they made do.
They made do on a stranded island for a year. And it's not like you have a phone.
Did they bring seeds with them, though?
I don't know what they did, but they were stranded for a year.
Wow.
And then off in the distance, after about a year, they see the ships.
Andy wants a small leather bag with fringe. Oh no!
You see, now you got leather. You got
No.
Evan's leather shop. Well, you had homunculus leather.
I
You
do.
had
No. I should get back into doing leather stuff. I really should. Yeah. Imagine if I could do that. If I could just do like gigs here, gigs
You
there.
don't have to imagine.
No, you have to use your imagination.
Well, you do have to imagine, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Visualize it.
Like if you could do, like let's say if you do 1 day a week,
Yeah.
on a TV show,
Yeah.
right? That's $1,500 to $2,000 right there,
Wow. Wouldn't that be amazing?
right? So just 1 day. That's how much Canadian actors get if they get a speaking role.
You know what?
And that's actually low.
I want
compared
to be on a series.
Well, I want to be on a series too.
Repetitive.
I want to be on a series repetitive too. I want to be a regular on a TV series shooting in Toronto.
I want to be. Was this word of caution when coming to the United States and asking for a Mickey? In the United States, let me see. I have to show that to everybody. In the United,
wait, I gotta get ready today. I just want to say hi. I'll try to get back before you're done with the live. We're gonna start looking at videos soon here, Oregon, family magnet fishing. Just looking at stuff for fun here. Kettle Black, Michigan Gems. I love the smell of leather. It still smells of leather, right? Like it doesn't like go away.
No. It's stained and
They planted oranges in Florida. Pirates did.
See, because the whole. I don't think you know pirate history.
I know a lot about pirate history.
Do you know that the Gulf of Mexico is like part of that whole chain of islands there? The
Pirate
Jamaica, Cuba, and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know
all those
my
islands. Geology. All those islands.
Geography.
Florida Keys.
Geography.
The Florida Keys,
Yeah.
right? All that stuff was like considered I forgot the actual name of it, but it was where the Spanish would be bringing and collecting their gold and stuff like that, taking from Mexico and all other places, right?
Oh, really?
So it was like a big, huge chains of islands and all that stuff, and there were fights over it between the British, the Dutch, and the Spanish,
Well, you know,
and pirates.
it's really kind of funny because we were talking about what we wanted to look at later, and it does relate to this as far as like some TV shows and stuff.
Oh,
And we were going to look at Oak Island, just a bit of Oak Island videos. An Oak Island video, you know the premise of all that?
I heard there's
It's
like
pirate. It's
heard there's like
pirate
a
booty.
Yeah, pirate booty they're looking for.
Yeah, they're looking for pirate booty because what the pirates did, like imagine, robbing and taking and all this sort of business. You've got a lot of money, so you gotta put it somewhere, and so you have to bury it, right? And there's all kinds of pirates and pirate ships that they buried stuff, but they got sunk or they got arrested or they got taken over. They never got back to their booty, right?
Yeah.
So now, I guess that's kind of what happened in Oak Island. Although that show's been going on for like 9 years. They haven't found it yet.
I don't understand.
Yeah, there's a show called Oak Island. I don't know much of the show. I think a lot of people watch it. I think it's got been on for about 9 seasons, and they've been trying to find pirates' gold, and pirate treasure, and they come really close to it. They think, right? They find like a little fragment of a piece of wood that they think is, maybe off a treasure chest.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we found it. We're on the gold, and they inevitably don't find it. It's like searching for Bigfoot.
A leather sheath for your magnet. Wait a second. What else?
You've got Evan. You've got is homunculus leather still going?
No, I mean I haven't really done anything on it. I have my Instagram is still there, but I haven't produced anything in leather since my my accident, and I've just been really like lazy and depressed about the accident, so I just never went back in there. But I should get back in I have a whole workshop, like he says.
Where was your? I'm trying to think if people wanted to contact you personally.
Oh, if people want to contact me for the leather stuff?
Yeah, leather stuff. If anyone actually wants to contact Evan, now, first thing Evan's going to do is Evan's going to say, he'll tell you all the reasons why he can't do it. He'll say, oh, I can't do it for this reason. I can't do it for that reason. I have to worry all day. How can I possibly do leather when I have to spend all day worrying?
Well, I do have to worry.
Because it takes a lot of time to worry.
You know what? I'm trying to do awesome stuff by not worrying, panicking, freaking out about having to get a job.
Good for you.
But I don't know why I'm not panicking, freaking out, because how am I going to pay my rent?
Well, panicking and freaking out doesn't get anything done.
That's what happens.
Panicking and freaking out doesn't work.
And then you just sit
and
in the corner and
you sit in your corner and you rock and you make bad decisions.
Fear-based decisions.
Fear-based decisions.
Yeah, I need to get a job in 2 weeks.
Like, look, I've got an audition on Monday.
Yeah, but
we can't talk about it. We can't talk about the content of it or anything.
Yeah.
But the point is I'm saying, like, it's a really good audition, right? I'm super happy about the audition.
Yeah.
And I've waited 6 months for this audition. And if you would have asked me 2 days ago if I was ever going to get an audition like this,
yeah,
I would have said, no, not happening. And then I woke up and then there was the audition, right? So you just don't know. It could all change on Monday.
There's some snickering going on about these comments. And someone's making comment. Let me see if I can.
What's that?
I need a leather sheath, my magnet. I've been asking for a friend. Do you make custom adult leather?
Adult leather.
I see the comment.
There we go.
Now I know why you guys are all
We
laughing.
missed the adult leather.
Okay.
He makes chaps, right? You make chap shorts. They're shorts,
He's
but
making
they're
that
chaps.
Up. He's making that
They
up.
just go to the knees. All black leather and red leather chaps.
I have made things for adult
Whips.
I don't know if I've made a whip.
You could make whips. You've made masks. You've
Yeah.
made adult leather masks.
Yeah. No, I've not made adult leather masks, man.
Well, you got a mask over there.
but
Is that
that's
for
not
a kid? Is that for a kid?
That's not for a GIMP.
What's for us? It's for a
I can't remember if I can say that word out loud.
GIMP. GIMP. An original GIMP. Original GIMP.
Yeah, it's not for that.
No, there's no zipper on it.
No.
No zipper mouth. Okay, let's get back to magnet fishing.
Sure, magnet fishing. Yeah.
Still
So the weather's
live from
getting
Tim
nice.
Hortons.
It's
Yeah, hey, David. Yeah,
Yeah.
We're right from Tim Hortons.
Yeah,
here.
that's why I said it that way.
Yeah. So we were talking about the treasure hunting show. Did we miss anything here?
I don't think so.
We want to make sure we got to watch Michigan Gems. You never know what she's going to say. By the way, check out Michigan Gems. They're really funny. They have a lot of fun on their show, and you'll enjoy watching their show. And they've been finding really interesting things. I don't want to rat them out, but they actually found a really cool thing the other day. So,
What?
Yeah, I don't want to give it away. So.
Okay.
They're very funny, and they really remind me of like a show of like that you would see on like the Learning Channel or something like that. I think like that type of show, like a bigger audience for them would do really, really well because they're both really likable.
Yeah.
Well, basically the same things about us, but I mean they're sort of they're doing that.
Hey, should we be the good? I don't know. Is it worthwhile talking about when we got approached?
We got approached
and the circumstances of why we didn't do that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe to help out anybody else. In case.
Maybe a little bit without naming names.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so before we start looking at Oak Island stuff, for everyone out here that's got like magnet fishing channels, like the Gems and all these other people on here, Annie B, and if you ever do get approached, we got approached to do a show like on a big network.
Yeah.
And what happened was that they just didn't offer us any money. They wanted us to sign. And they're all very nice people.
Very nice
and it was all very nice and very professional. And you don't have anything negative to say about them in that sense.
No.
But they wanted us to sign over the name of Sludge Pirates.
Yeah, they wanted our name.
They wanted our name.
They wanted the name Sludge Pirates, and then they weren't willing to give us any money up front for it.
Like not even telling us what we would get if we signed.
No, they told us what we would get. A promise.
A promise
of maybe being included.
Of maybe being included in the project.
Yeah. In what way, we don't know.
We don't know.
But they definitely wanted
and it
our
would be
name.
something that would happen over the next year and a half, and we still didn't know.
Yeah.
And so you got two guys at the time were unemployed during the pandemic, and someone says, "We want to take your whole idea, and we might give you money for it."
That was last year, though. This happened last year.
That was deep in the pandemic last year.
Last year, this happened to us.
You know, so it's like we were like.
Well, we never talked about it because we had never streamed, so we never talking about
We
it.
talked a little bit about it one time, but not like this.
Yeah,
and we were like very much like, all they have to do is show us a little bit of money. Show us a little bit of money,
Yeah, man.
and we'll say yes.
If they gave you and me a couple, I would say I would want 20,000, and you'd want 20,000.
I mean, all kidding aside, to create a show like that, like sort of from scratch with the name and the whole sort of 9 yards.
Yeah.
You know, to be like it would be like Pickers, American Pickers.
Yeah.
It'd be that kind of type show, but it'd be like him and I out magnet fishing. Basically, what we're doing now.
Yeah, but we said no.
Except, but we said no because they just didn't offer us any money.
Show me the money.
Like, you can't tell two poor guys who are broke, who aren't working,
Yeah.
give us your idea,
Yeah.
and we might give you money later.
Maybe
Sign the contract.
Sign it.
That's why. That's why. So those out there, don't sign anything.
Yeah, that's our warning.
That's our warning.
Yeah.
And because it's not worth it. Because had we signed, they would have owned. We would have had to immediately have stopped Sludge Pirates.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do it. Oh, what's that magical word as well? Oh, sorry, my phone again. What's the magical word?
In perpetuity.
In perpetuity.
That we had to sign the in perpetuity. Anyone who watches Dave Chappelle,
Yeah.
it's the Dave Chappelle contract.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with Netflix, where you signed in perpetuity, where forever they own you.
Yeah. Forget about those. If you see that word in the contract, say nope. Thank you.
Anyone wants to do Sludge Pirates as a show, just like show us a little bit of money.
Show me the money.
Like, just a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, say, hey, you know, we'll give you some money for this.
Yeah. And this was a fairly big network.
And it's
here
not
in Canada.
Yeah, big network. And it's not about like greedy giving us money. It's like, if you want us to give you all our free time to make this a show,
Yeah.
like a real show.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I want my debts paid at least.
Well,
At least.
It's not even that
Minimum.
though. But like, the reality is like, I've been talking to other friends in the business about this, and you know, for money to sort of what do you call it when you create a show? What's it called?
Workshop? Or
No. You go and you create a show.
You're a show creator.
No, but you
showrunner?
You go through the process of creating the show. Development.
Oh, development.
You get, you know, anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000.
Well, that's what we were being promised. What they would have done, most likely.
We wouldn't have seen anything like that.
We
wouldn't have seen anything like that.
Well, I think what some people have made this deal before. Okay, I think that what they get is
That's where we're gonna watch
every episode.
Yeah,
they make about $2,000 on every episode as a creator fee.
Yeah,
But that's it.
there was all kinds
No
of stuff.
residuals. No, you know what I mean? If they air it to other networks, they don't pay you ever again for that episode.
The problem is that we are actors.
Yeah.
And we are both, just funnily enough, fate and circumstance, really, both at the same agency.
Yeah.
And it's a really, really good agency. And we have very good agents, like, that are total pros.
Yeah.
Like they're
100%.
they're super pro, A+. In fact, your agent was considered a number of times as one of the top agents in the country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when they dealt with us, they thought they were dealing with magnet fishers. No offense to magnet fishers, but they didn't think we had sophisticated, high-end
Agents.
way more sophisticated than us, like people with law degrees and stuff, like high-end agents.
Yeah.
And they looked at the contract and they're like, so just know that if you ever want to do any business with us with contracts, it's going through our agents.
Yeah, it's got to go through the
And
agency.
it better pass their test,
Yeah.
or it ain't working for us.
No. Like,
Okay.
we'll do what our agents.
Doesn't have to be a lot of money, but our agents were like, where's the money? You know, 'cause
Yeah.
the agents are looking for money too. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're going, okay, look, you're going to take, I wish I won't do Rachel impersonation, but my agent at the time was like, you're going to take my client away.
Yeah.
So I can't make money off my client.
Yeah.
And you're not telling me how much money you're going to pay me for taking my client out of the marketplace.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was all just like, man,
Blah.
we didn't do it.
Anyway, that was a long way around that.
Yeah, but
message to you people.
But at least it's an important message.
It's an important message, because believe me, they'll come at you friendly, right? They'll come at you friendly.
Yeah.
It'll be the most friendly meeting you've ever had in your life.
For sure.
Yep.
Let me just check to see if the settings here are on proper sound.
Oh, for this thing? Okay, yeah. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take a look at this here again in a second, but what we're going to do is we're going to, well, actually, we want to look at, let's look at Alaskans on the Fly first.
Okay, because I think that was...
Because that's a magnet fishing channel. I don't know if Alaskans is here today.
But we were talking about having to go out in the middle of winter. We're like, not wanting to go. And then I was like, but have you seen any of Alaskans on the Fly?
Alaskans on the Fly stuff. Like, every time we cry about going out and it's too cold, we're always think of Alaskans on the Fly. So check out his channel, and we're going to look at him ice magnet fishing. Everyone says, oh, do you want to go ice magnet fishing?
Yeah.
And I think he's more or less having fun. He knows what's going to happen, right? He knows what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, which one are we looking at? The one where they do no, we can't look at this one here because it's too quiet. But which is the one where they drill through the ice?
Isn't Yeah, which ones do they drill through the ice there? It'd be one of the ones that you've got.
Cops.
No, I'm Johnny and I'm a magnaholic.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, so and this is and just like marvel at Johnny here. So let's just call up the video and
we'll get the video ready going. Okay, so here we go. I do blue. Let's see what we got here. Hell no, I'm not sharing my name. Kettle Ice been doing purple for over 20 years under my side of it. Oh, that's right. That's right. Kettle's been doing his hair. You got to check out Kettles Hair. I mean, it's a wonderful multiple colored purple mane of hair. Wow. Backroad Hillbillies. I do blue every year, but I've been doing purple. It's Backroad Hillbillies is doing purple. I'll tell you, this is not many long hair old guys had the guts to do this hair purple, and I've gotten so many compliments from older men who said they wish they had the hair and the balls to do it. Yeah, like I Kettle Black Arts is it's a cool picture, man. You know, I can't do it, right? I can't do it, but you can.
All right, so we were laughing about the cold weather.
Oh, Alaskans on the fly, brother Squatch. You see Magnetic Squatch is in the house.
Yeah, he is. Jason, yep. Jason, what's up? Let's see. Let me just making sure the sound is on.
Okay, let's check this out. Let's check this out. This is all about magnet fishing on ice. Is this the start of his video?
Yeah.
Hey, there you go, Kratos 240. You got a shout out.
Getting close.
Already. What are they doing already?
Oh my God.
They're doing ice fishing, magnet fishing.
Ice magnet fishing. Maybe we should turn it down just a little bit.
Yeah, it's good that.
Maybe a little more. Yeah. Oh my. But he's not through? He's not through? Evan, am I on here? You can hear me okay?
Yeah, you're coming through, but are you plugged in at all?
I think so. I can hear myself.
Okay, good.
That's hard work. We'd both be crippled doing that.
Now look how he's bent over.
Yeah, I couldn't bend over like that.
It's crazy. There it is. There's the water coming up now, right?
No, it bubbles up. It comes up. I think it comes up, doesn't it? Like, when you hit water.
Look how far they had to go down, though.
Oh my God!
How thick is that ice?
It's Alaska thick.
Yeah, how long is that drill? It's like at least.
Well, look, he's not there yet. He's not there yet.
It's at least 3 feet down. That's incredible.
Oh!
And that's lake coming up out of the water, isn't it? Or ocean. Where are they?
Now this is cold magnet fishing.
I'll know if there's metal right there.
I tell you, he's got about a 6 inch, 7 inch, about a foot long or a foot wide.
See what's on there?
Circumference there.
Oh yeah, that would be no. It's pretty.
How's that, guys? Sound wise.
But I think flipping it like that's going to get her to wobble around in a good radius.
See, this is why people.
Nice,
here's the thing. This is a perfect. Can you pause for a second?
You'd know if it clicked. We'd hear it all the way up here.
And he's having fun, right? That's okay. He knows what's going on. But this is why you can't really ice magnet fish, because the rope is just stuck. Literally, you can't you
can't drag it. You can't move it.
I guess you can kind of swing it. You think?
Not much though.
Like if you sort of push it over to the side, it would kind of underwater go over a little bit.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's a lot of work.
But it's basically a lot of work for just one spot.
You never know.
You'd have to drill a whole bunch of holes just to check out the lake.
And then you don't know, like you'd be scared for it. You'd have to check out the lake.
And what if you caught yourself like a bed frame?
You know what you do though? Well, here's what you do.
Yeah.
Here's what you do.
Yeah.
You if you got a bed frame, if you got something bigger than that hole, you're screwed. Better be as big as that hole.
Yeah. Love it though.
But what you do though is I think underwater drone would be awesome.
Ooh.
You see, if you do an underwater drone, Alaskans on the fly, which I'm sure those are really hard to get.
You know what? Also, yeah, but like you'd have to have one that can withstand the temperatures.
Well, it'd have to be like a special Navy SEAL one for the American military.
But you know what? I imagine that they were actually going fishing, and then they were just like they were just having a lark. You know what I mean? Like just doing a little extra.
Oh, there's a good chance that's what that was.
Yeah, they were actually going maybe fishing, but then they were like, "Let me put the magnet
that
down,
might
and I'll
just be
film
that
it, and make
carabiner
an
clipping.
little mini episode out of it."
You know, try to get a little wobblage over to the
You need
side.
dynamite.
he says-
Christopher Golden, you need
He says
dynamite.
we need a little
Cover a
wall.
little more radius.
He says a little wobblage off to the sides. He said, right?
Oh, wait, you can turn up the sound. We can't hear them. Oh, okay. Squatch says we can turn it up.
Nothing but sand, man. Mike's getting his camera set up. He's gonna take a
They
peek down
magnet
there.
fishing on a glacier.
See if we anywhere close to that
The rope
rail.
freezes and turn it into long spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
We did some magnet fishing in the
Mr.
winter,
Wizard
and it's
said-
crazy.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, remember when we were just at the top of the winter, and we were it wasn't even any snow or ice around, but it was
like a
freezing.
hard bottom.
And we pulled out the rope, and as you're pulling the rope out, slush forms around the
Yeah,
rope.
slush
First hole wasn't a bust.
That's when I got so cold, I literally ran to the to the ship.
general area.
Our hands are freezing. I don't know.
Oh, they're making another
They're
hole?
doing another one. Why not? They can check that side too.
There's no quitting these Alaskans.
Look, they had to even dig.
Oh!
They had to even dig a huge. Wow.
Oh, there's still more. There's still more.
They had to dig a
Camera
huge.
down there. Mike's in the truck.
They dug into a hill of snow
Oh my
and
goodness.
then drilled the ice.
What you can see.
Oh my goodness.
Look at those are the gloves you need, I guess, right?
Yeah, but aren't they going to get wet too?
Alaskans don't feel cold, man.
They don't care.
He's wearing sneakers for
He's wearing
goodness
sneakers.
sakes.
Oh, come on!
No, they gotta be boots. Come
It's,
on.
it's another level. It's another level. They're just tougher people, man. Tougher
you
people.
just- yeah, you
They
know
probably
what?
worked on a crab boat or something. You know what I mean?
But
Just one of those crab
It's
fishermen.
just that they got.
Oh, what did he get? He
Looks like some
got
auger.
something. Had to work hard to get
Or a
that.
little mystery metal.
But
Yeah, the gloves are good though.
It's the only splash we get right now.
missing the big splash, right?
Still
There he
trying.
is. He's a magnaholic, Johnny.
I'm a magnaholic. That'd be good. That'd be good. Hi, I'm a magnaholic. That'd be a good T-shirt.
Yeah, Johnny, you should think about putting that shirt
You should.
together.
Lessons on the fly. Magnaholic T-shirts would probably do pretty well.
Well, so
You think the magnet would mess with the camera?
Squatch, were you in Alaska? Were you in Alaska during this
Could,
kind of
like, feed
temperature?
The camera
I know. I think the
And
It's
a
still
little
shirt and t-shirt
loose
weather.
knot in there.
snowballs on the 360s.
Lower it down like that.
Squatch, how long was you in
Yeah, I don't
Alaska?
think it's
Yeah, he was in
gonna get
Alaska.
any more than that pole got.
And I know that I'm pretty sure, who were they? The Kinsler Bros. I'm pretty sure they
Pretty
went
bad
to,
when we
which
got
we
a
should watch
resort
one of their
to
videos sometimes too, because they
Cutting
did.
through
We should maybe watch their
3.5
gun
feet of
video,
ice to
and we'll look at that another
Go magnet
time. But
fishing.
they have a great channel.
But when you're a magnaholic, that's what happens.
You get cold here in Florida too? Come on. You
Shirt
have
and
no
shorts
idea.
weather. Oh, it's not that bad.
You know,
We get cold in
Canadians
Florida, too.
go down to Florida in the winter up here.
That's what half the Canadians leave our country.
Yeah,
You realize that?
yeah.
50%. No, I don't think it's
No,
50%.
it's not.
Can't
It's
be
they call them the snowbirds.
Snowbirds, yeah. Well, when I went down to Florida, I had an ex, another ex, a different ex. I've got lots of exes. Surprise, surprise. But the one ex, her parents lived in Florida. You know, they were snowbirds, and so I'd go down at Christmas a couple times and visit them. And it was just whole communities of Canadians, of French Canadians in particular. Like I'd go out and I'd literally be in a trailer park, but like, you know, super high end, nice trailer park. Like all these trailers were like $500,000. All beautiful trailers, front yards. I've never seen trailer parks like that in my life
Right.
that I saw in Florida.
Yeah. They're set.
Like they look
up.
like friggin' mansions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were set up.
Like some of those trucks, those huge.
And I didn't get it. I didn't understand it until I got older, right? Which is like in the last 2 years. I got older in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's when it seems to hit me.
Yeah, that like going to Florida in the winter might be the thing to do.
It might be the thing to do.
you know, for your bones and for your arthritis.
Because this arthritis business, like this,
like we're gonna get it if we stay.
I've got it already in my back, my knees, like.
Okay, we're not gonna turn this into a geriatric.
You know, and then
video.
I got my walker over here.
That'll be us in the future, magnet fishing.
What magnet fishing does to you? Gives
Yeah.
you arthritis. I just remember the last 2 years is being sore.
All right, let's just see what the because you got to go through a commercial still.
Oh, what is this here? Oh, it's the Oak Island. Yeah. Let's check out the Oak Island stuff.
Just a commercial.
And for those that don't know, Okay, pause for a second.
Yeah.
What's the
I don't know. I just picked season 9, episode 17.
what's the viewership of their channel?
This isn't their channel. This because it's not on a channel. YouTube. It's not on a YouTube.
Oh, it's not on. I thought they had a YouTube channel.
I don't think so.
Oh, they do. They do. Here, scroll down. You don't have to leave it because we're already queued up.
Yeah. It's on this person's channel.
Oh, because they had something in which I saw they had 11 million followers.
I mean, it makes sense that they would have their own.
Yeah,
YouTube
they have
channel.
their own YouTube channel, and they have.
I mean, Oak Island could be anything, right? That's Oak Island Resort in Nova Scotia, and here it is, history. Is that it?
Yeah, the History Channel, like go on that, and not on the History Channel, but that episode. Go back.
Today,
Sorry, Aaron.
it is time to
And just click on the episode. It'll
This one?
take you to and then look at the bottom. History Channel.
Jabba had many vessels.
It's on the History Channel.
So the History Channel. So it's on the History Channel, and the History Channel has what, almost 9.7 million,
I guess so.
right?
Yeah.
Like that's everyone goes on about Joe Rogan having 12 million, and the History Channel has 9.7 million
Because it's history.
because it's history. But I'm saying that's a huge viewership,
It is, and you know,
and hundreds of thousands of people watch this show every week.
I think but that's History Channel is owned by the people that approached us.
We were going to be on the History Channel.
I don't want to out anybody, but that's what it was.
Well,
we were going
well-
to be on Home. Something?
No, the learning
Some kind of like life channel.
doesn't matter. Life Channel, it doesn't matter. One of those
Okay,
channels.
so let's
that
see
didn't wanna
let's
pay
see
us
the
in.
production value of a professional show, and see how we compare.
Yeah, let's see this.
We just found something at the money pit on the wash table. It looks like a piece of parchment.
Okay.
Okay, these are the dudes.
In the interpretive center, Rick Lagina.
Oh, we need a
along with
narrator.
Brent Pester and Laird Niven are meeting with imaging experts John Genke and David Sampson to have the
And
possible
look
parchment
at
just
almost every
found
shot
in the
so far
TF1
has been
spoils
panned from
analyzed
out, and they zoom
the
in.
Skyscan
Then they-
Then
1273
this one's like
device.
wobbly camera pulling out a bit.
Because they're trying to
Now we're
make
scanning.
a situation more exciting than
So
what
the
it is.
next
Yeah.
step, once we have all of those different slices
Yeah,
collected,
if you get your
is
camera
that we're
frame
gonna
moving,
reconstruct
watch, you're going to zoom in on
the
this
original
dude.
sample.
With it, rotate on him a bit.
Now on the image itself, what you're seeing is these very straight lines on the top and the bottom. So that's the actual pieces of paper that we've inserted in order to hold the parchment in place. And the parchment's going down the center
It's very
line.
serious.
I would expect to see some sort of fiber.
Isn't that fibers you're seeing sticking out the sides though, or not?
This is all about them trying to
Yeah, I'm
find
sure to
this
see that
this
scene
buried
pretty quick.
treasure,
Yeah.
right? And in this episode, they think they found a fiber that's from that period,
They think they found a piece of cloth that's from the period.
from the
In
period,
particular, when it's hit with X-rays,
and they found it
tends
in the
to
money
glow.
hole where they think
Process
where the
called fluorescence.
treasure is buried.
So if we see a lot of those rays coming out from it, that could be indicative of iron. So as we're looking at that center line where we'd expect the parchment,
So they're
we
using
see those
they're
very,
using
very bright
technology that
spots.
is so beyond
That could
us.
actually be some of the writing.
They're able to pay these guys.
Some of the older inks were made
It's
of
all this
gall,
whole lot of this is about looking at
and so
clouds
that
and
is a
telling
metal
people what
with
it's there.
iron-based ink.
It's like, it looks a lot like a dog to me, don't you think?
Iron
But look at
gall-
those dudes. Those dudes are older than us.
Yeah, they are. older
They're
than
they're
us.
treasure hunting at an older age than us.
But they're like real. I think they're educated people, though, aren't they?
Also
Like,
that guy didn't sound that
There's oak
educated.
no, but the guy with the glasses,
Yeah,
it seems
yeah,
like he's
those
an
are
expert.
scientists.
You know?
Yeah, they're carbon dating.
Yeah, he's a
from vegetable
scientist.
sources,
Yeah, but the two dudes
and
that are
was
there,
developed in Europe during the 5th century.
they're telling us now
AD.
about the ink. Ooh,
Oh.
fancy.
Ever since the discovery of parchment deep in the money pit back in 1897, many researchers have
Well, that was the thing they really
speculated that
found.
the
They
treasure
think
lying
they
deep
found
in the
something
booby-trapped
similar.
money pit
Right.
is composed of not just
Look at this,
gold,
a shot of
silver,
golds, and
and
Look
this
at
is what
this.
they're trying to find.
Yarrrr!
Yarrrr, look at that, that's me writing. Yarrrr, the money is
Even
here.
if the ink itself is no longer readable.
Yeah,
that
there's a
iron
lot of
should be
camera
left
techniques that
behind
are
and should
going
be
on
visible.
here
Is
that
it
are
possible that the
tried,
team has
true,
found more
practiced
evidence
in
that
the
this
in the
theory
in the field
could
of
be true?
camera work.
If so,
Um,
what sort of documents?
and they have a
would
formula.
someone want
It's
to
the same as
hide by
Mayday's
such
formula, same as all
ingenious
these
means?
others.
Same as formula.
If we had actual proof
See?
that there were
And then they cut to the guy.
Cut to the guy doing like an interview,
parchment,
kind of.
an old tome
Yeah.
that depth in the money pit, it's all exciting.
So at this point,
Now
in
my
time, can you
question
make
is,
a
how deep is the money
determination
pit,
whether
and why does
it's
it
Gotta be
think
pretty
that,
deep
and
by
why do
now.
they think the pirates have buried it
can
that
say at
deep,
this
or
is
They
that
buried it at a certain
we
level,
tend to
and
see some
over
lines
the
that would
hundreds
be
of years,
indicative
more
of, say, a type
more
of,
soil is built
parchment.
up over it.
It could have been. It
Generally,
could have
when
been
you
that.
look, though, at more modern fibers, that structure becomes very apparent very quickly.
And fast forward.
Here we're seeing more of a rudimentary.
High iron content.
Yeah.
So now they have
Wouldn't
a
expect to see
round
that as a
table.
big chunk of iron, though. I'd
Look
more
how
like to
messy
see
that
as some
camera
sort of
work is.
streaking
It's
across the
amazing.
It's
show.
really moving around.
Yeah, they're just like zooming in and
This one is a
moving,
little bit different colored.
just to keep it active and exciting, eh?
From this,
Because
what we
because
can
you're
see now
looking
is
at
relative.
civilians.
And as we look
Yeah.
at that inner part,
I mean civilians in the
tends to
sense, you know what I mean, like
indicate
people that aren't TV.
We're way more real, says
Probably a
Catherine G.
cellulose
We're way more
product,
real
not necessarily an
than the
animal.
History Channel.
Oh yeah, I know the History Channel.
But
What about the green?
guy's
and
beard is
blue?
epic.
He's got a
Very
beard.
good question.
But yeah.
So blue now.
I should grow a beard like that.
And you can't.
That's your little chunks of
I'm
the
bald. You gotta grow beards if you're bald. Isn't that
They
how
are
it
currently
works?
digging.
Look
easy
at that!
water.
Look at the
Could
site!
that mean they are
That's the
on
money
course
pit.
to locate the vast cache of treasure that
Are
people
you
have been
kidding
trying to
me?
find since
Look at the equipment that they're
1795.
using.
Dynamite was dropped somewhere right near a
What?
treasure. You might tend to find small bits of metal with gold on them, and we did. So that's good. That's good stuff. Makes us keep looking.
What's important is that we were able
Look at
to
all these
discern
guys
what
that
it
have for
was.
10 years
It's about
been searching
what the
for
technology
pirate
can tell
treasure
us,
on Oak
how we
Island.
can use that information.
Like,
He dyes
to
his hair.
Perhaps provide us with
But maybe-
a better understanding of
he
what
does, you
happened
think?
out
Oh, look
on
at. There's
this
no way he doesn't.
no, he's got
mysterious
grays on the
place.
side.
Maybe
so-
yeah. Okay, maybe he
All right,
doesn't. I don't.
very,
You know what? I don't
very,
want to
very
troll.
great
I don't want to troll the
presentation.
show. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
impressed, So
Like I don't want to
let's
troll
go
these
look
No,
guys.
at
no, no.
this
This is
place.
a
I just caught myself. I caught myself.
this is a highly
Let's go.
developed show. How many fans do they have?
Hundreds of
9
thousands.
million.
Of fans. 9
yeah.
million.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so that's Oak Island. Yeah, I think we can go up against Oak Island.
I think Oak Island. I think
We've already got 2 seasons in.
have they caught a Coca-Cola buggy from the 1960s?
No. Have they
No.
found 1950s beer cans?
No, they haven't found rifles. All of that digging, not one rifle. They found a little piece of cloth. Come on.
It's been 8 years for that cloth.
Come on. The audiences would like us way more than they like those guys.
Yeah, yeah.
We're finding cool things. They're finding nothing and then trying to tell us it's cool. You know what I mean? They're
Because-
finding air.
Because don't forget the name of the show, as we were told, is aspirational.
Aspirational. Yeah.
That was the magic word that we heard when we had our meeting.
They're never going to find anything in Oak
Never.
Island.
They're never, ever going to find anything because then the show's over.
If you see a show about Bigfoot, okay?
Mhm.
Bigfoot TV series is coming on, documentary about Bigfoot. You know they never found Bigfoot, because if you found Bigfoot, it'd be on the cover of the New York Times.
But what it means for it to be aspirational is that they're out there looking for Bigfoot, and they want it makes you want to go out there looking.
You want to look for Bigfoot too,
because it's you're going to aspire to do what they're doing, but you rather sit on your couch
like
and watch them.
they'll have a Bigfoot episode end where they didn't find Bigfoot, and then off in the distance you hear,
That didn't sound like an elk.
Was that an elk?
That wasn't an elk. Wait, I know all the deers.
I've never heard an elk sound like that before.
Never in my life.
Never in my life have I heard that.
No.
It's not a bear.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So-
it could be a black bear.
It could be a black bear. Black bear with his paw in a trap.
Look at this track. Look at this
It
track.
could be a black bear.
Is this a bear's track?
It's as big as a bear.
We could just actually do a Bigfoot show
We
now.
could literally do a Bigfoot show. No problem. Just set us loose in the woods,
Yeah.
thinking we've heard of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And then that'll make the whole series.
Yeah. We'll search for the next 10 years.
Next 10 years looking for
Promise you.
Bigfoot. All we need to sell it is a really good kind of, is it a Bigfoot or is it a bear?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, we need, and then like every like 6 episodes, you find a clue that could be.
That's not bear fur.
Right? And we bring it to scientists.
What kind of fur is this?
We go to scientists, they put it through like
Yeah, the test. We do the same type of test.
Exactly.
You know, the scientists
sit
test.
there in the labs like looking at dudes
Look at
talk
that.
to us.
No, going close on that. That's bear fur. I've never
Lots of
seen bear
canals,
fur look like that
waterways.
before.
Lots of canals and waterways. Bare feet and get the feel of the land. Oh,
You know what though? Alaskans on the fly, or people in Oregon know about Bigfoot.
they do.
Well, they know about supposedly Oregon.
Oregon?
I gotta stop saying Oregon. Oregon has so stupid. Hey, it's Oregon.
Yeah.
They have a big Bigfoot community there, supposedly.
Oh.
A lot of Sasquatch. Sasquatch knows about Bigfoot. Here we are talking about Bigfoot. We got Sasquatch here. He knows about that. I like the joke picture where they show the Oak Island crew finding a huge a huge paper clip. Yeah, that's
pretty much.
That's about it. Sue, great. What's Sue say about Roman history? Roman walls. Those can you scroll?
She lived near Chester. There are Roman walls still standing in an amphitheater. Yeah, I mean, England has definitely got some. I can't scroll up for some reason.
You have to go to the bottom and move it up with it. Sludge Pirates are way more real than that's right.
Yeah, so Sue lives in England, and don't forget our friends at the Mud Pies and all them. They often find Roman pieces.
Yeah, Mud Pies find Roman pieces all the time.
Yeah, they find pieces of pottery from 2,000 years ago, and in England, don't forget, like there's Roman occupation there for the longest time. Right.
But there's another level here in Canada, though. Like we have Aboriginal Canadians, and they've been here.
Yeah. Well,
thousands of years.
In fact, I think
so. Why wouldn't there be underneath all that crap?
There is, but it's
native.
all it's archaeological, right? So we're not allowed to dig it. But they found recently in Canada one of the oldest.
We can't take it, but we can.
No, but they have one of the oldest civilizations was discovered. I mean, one of the oldest encampments in the world.
Really?
13,000 years ago. They have in Canada. They discovered an encampment that was occupied by early humans.
Was 13,000 years
like something
ago.
really
you
long.
See, so when we do have a kind of but we had a fun thing happen with time, and we'll move on here. Figure what we're going to do, but we had a fun thing happen when we were was it Hyde Park? Sawmill Creek. Sawmill?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. What's the river in Sawmill? Sawmill.
I can't remember.
It was with the canoes.
On the island?
No. No, when we were on Sawmill Creek, Sawmill subway station.
You're saying Old Mill, dude.
Oh, Old Mill.
Old Mill.
Old Mill.
Yeah, not Sawmill.
So sorry, Old Mill.
That's the Humber River.
Old Mill. So Humber River. At the base of the bridge at Bloor, the viaduct there, there are canoes, and you can rent canoes and stuff like this. And there are people going up and down underneath the bridge on canoes.
Yeah.
You remember what happened that one time? So the first time we were there, I found a clay pot.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now this was a known sort of. It was sort of a very old area, and you were. We never thought we'd find artifacts at all ever.
No. About
anything. So it was a real lesson I learned. I learned a very important lesson.
Yeah.
And so I picked up the clay pot, and it's a video. Anyone watches the show sees it. I'm like all excited. I can't believe I found this clay pot. And then these two girls go by on a canoe, and this one girl she was asking. She said, "What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?" And I don't want to say she was a native girl, but she seemed like she could have been.
I can't recall.
But she says, "What are you guys doing?" She was being friendly. She was being very nice. And we said, "Oh, we're magnet."
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
She says, "You're magnet fishing." I said, "We're magnet fishing," and she said, "Did you catch anything interesting?" And I said, "Well, we actually caught this clay pot, right?" And I held up the clay pot.
Yeah.
And she looked at it, and she says, and she gave us the name of the artifact place that if you find anything, you can go and show it to them to make sure you weren't taking a native artifact.
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, I didn't know this was native land."
Yeah.
And then she said, she's way down away, and she was very friendly, you know, and she was very happy.
Yeah.
And she says, "This is all native land." And and it was like a wake-up call. It's like, we're called Canada. We're living in Toronto. It's all native land.
The name of our city's indigenous.
The name of our city's indigenous,
Yeah.
So there is underneath it all, there is Aboriginal Canadians, but you have to. That's for more architects, right? That's not architects.
Archaeologists. Yeah, like if there's some serious.
We're not going to find anything in the water.
No. Any kind of like big archaeology was in the areas. We're done. Like it's already all done around our area. Remember that cabin? That cabin was found in the 1970s.
Yeah, and they moved. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, 1970s.
They had no idea that somebody built a cabin there in the early 1800s,
Tell
1700s.
the story. Tell the story.
So we went like, what was it? We went way west.
Was this like Etobicoke?
Yeah, it was like way west in Etobicoke.
Yeah.
And we were just like looking there, and it looked like manicured, and it looks like we were like, oh, this is interesting. Oh, wasn't it one of the ports there? I can't remember which one it was though. Not the main one. The secondary one.
Okay.
And
I can't remember the name.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. But
Port Credit?
Yeah, but further than Port Credit, the one next to Port Credit. And
Jason would know.
Jason would know. And I think it was either that place or even further west, but there was this cabin sitting there. It was old. It looked old.
Yeah,
right?
just like super old cabin.
Yeah.
I mean, it was restored. But
yeah,
it was old.
They made sure that it wouldn't fall apart, but it was old and restored. And there was a person that had built that. A man had built that and was living in that cabin along that river.
Yeah.
From the early.
All by himself. They think Grizzly Adams though, wasn't he there by himself?
No, he raised. Like a ridiculous.
Oh, he had like 13 kids.
He had like a ridiculous amount of kids.
That's right. It was like the size of a garage. He had like raised 13 boys in there.
Yeah.
With his wife.
But yeah, they had 13 kids or something ridiculous, and it was just a really not big log cabin. Can't even imagine. But we only found it in 1970. Like it had been sitting there undiscovered.
Yeah, because there was trees and stuff, and the trees are growing around it. Yeah, it was 1970s. They found it. This original old log cabin that was sitting there for 100 years.
But it seems like a lot of the archaeology was funded and stuff like that around the 70s as well. Like around the Sydney, that old fort, the old fort that was found. They did a bunch of work in the 70s when they found that.
They must have had a.
Hey, Christopher, I saw that comment. The Mud Pies, they liked our comments and think we're legends.
Yeah, they said we were legends.
Yeah,
They said we were legends.
That must be Josie herself. She loves saying
legends. No, legends. No, legends. No legends. Legends. No legends.
Yeah.
I love American and Canadian history too. It's fascinating. When the American Civil War stuff, that's one thing also the Americans have that we don't really have. I mean, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, we didn't have
I'm glad we didn't have a Civil War.
Yeah, that's not great history.
But for people into metal detecting, and magnet fishing,
that period is probably fascinating because there's a lot of stuff that's
like when you find musket balls. Like we're not we could. Like I still think there's a place in Toronto which we're probably going to go back to this summer, where the Garrison.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't there be musket balls?
I don't know, man.
I just think we just didn't get lucky. I just think we just didn't get lucky that day.
So frustrating.
Because we keep thinking, oh, this was all dredged, but there's a chance it wasn't.
It was probably dredged a bit, yeah, because it's a whole boating set. It's now been made into a whole boating harbor.
Mud Pies is a good channel. Absolutely. Mud Pies is excellent. I've said this before about Mud Pies, and you've said it too, is that they should have their own show on BBC.
Yeah.
BBC would love them.
Yeah.
Like BBC would absolutely love them. The whole father-daughter thing, or her whole family. She's very hip and cool, and Dad's hip and cool because he's, she's not making him look like a boomer. You know what I mean? He's not coming across as a boomer. Okay. And she's hip and cool, and so there you go. It's a great show. And they're doing fun, cool things, and
you can buy stuff from their site too.
Squelch Squad, that's right, the Squelch Squad.
Yeah, we don't have a kind of squad, do we?
Well, we had a pirate squad. We had pirate
Sludge.
Army. Sludge Pirate Army. That's what I wanted to have. I wanted a shirt that said Sludge Pirate Army, but maybe Army is too aggressive.
Because you're already pirates.
Well, but you can have a pirate army.
I guess so.
Right? You have a pirate army. Like, let's say, you have 2 boats full of pirates. It's a kind of a pirate armada.
I would say crew.
Pirate crew.
Yeah, because it's a boat.
Yeah, pirate crew. Yeah, but I don't know. Sludge Pirate crew.
That makes more sense to me.
I guess so. Sludge Pirate Army is more aggressive. A little too aggressive.
You need an armada? You want to call it an armada?
Sludge Pirates Army is too aggressive.
Armada is fine, I guess.
Sludge Pirate Armada?
But that means we all need boats, though.
Sue, good to know. What's Sue say here? You can still pick up clay pots with magnet because of the iron oxide.
Interesting. Well, what we also leared was
that's super.
That is very interesting. But the clay pot that Neil found was actually more of a modern pot.
Yeah.
And it was made for a ceremony that is conducted on the river there.
Well, we think. No. I kind of found out what it was.
Right. And
Well, what I found out what it was is that clay.
Yeah.
At Old Mill Creek.
Yeah.
One called Sawmill Creek.
Yeah.
Old Mill Creek. That clay where I dislocated my hip.
Yeah.
That clay is considered some of the best clay in the world.
There was a lot of clay digging and mining and production in Toronto.
Yeah, lots. But that in that area in particular, is some of the best clay in the world for making pots and things. Well, and that there are schools for it.
Yeah, and don't forget we don't forget Stoneworks.
Stoneworks as well. Yeah, there's another place.
There was a huge clay deposit, and it was mined in the early hundreds.
Yeah, up where we found the
1920s.
And so when I showed someone, I got a hold of an expert online, and I sent pictures, close-up pictures of it, just because it had little circles around it.
Yeah.
And they said that it couldn't be pre-colonial.
No, it's too new
because it was spun.
Yeah.
And that the natives didn't spin their their clay at that time, and you could tell it was spun.
Yeah.
And but he thought that it was maybe he said it was a really nice piece, though, that it was probably from the 60s or 70s, but that it was probably done by a student at the it's funny when you sort of break everything down, it kind of has a more logical, real thing, you know?
Yeah.
And the idea that it came from a student, but Evan's theory is that it was used as a ceremonial, not Evan's theory, but another theory was that it was used as a ceremonial pot.
For Sikhs.
For Sikhs, yeah.
For Sikhs. They put like offerings and stuff like that, and then they
floats.
They send it off on a little raft or something like that. Or they just do it beside the water. There's a little ceremony that they do.
That's another thing too. You always got to be very careful of, because sometimes you do get ceremonial things you catch.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't really caught anything ceremonial. You know, but there's people that like catch, you know, elephants and what's the elephant with the? It's a god. You know the
Vishnu?
Name. Yeah, Vishnu. But there's sort of like those sort of things, and you're supposed to put them back in the water.
Right.
Right? Like you're not supposed to take it home and go, oh, look at my Vishnu thing I found.
There you go. Sludge Pirate Navy. There you go.
Sludge Pirate Navy. There we go.
How's it going, Random and Proud? David, how are you?
Random and Proud.
Welcome to the party.
Okay. Hey, there's Random and Proud is back in. We got David Nutter. Not Nutter. Kuttner.
Yeah.
Finally. Back. Okay. What did we're actually sort of winding down here now. It's like 12:15.
Yeah, I have to still go to work.
You guys should do your work thing.
I got to go to work today at 3.
I have to work too, but I mean, mine's work is like working on what I want to work on today. I get to work on that audition today. So.
Yeah, I have to put a resume together.
It's easy though, your resume.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look, I just got to fill all this information out. It's
Well,
already laid out.
You worked at that nightclub for years, and then you worked at that other club for years.
Yeah.
And then you've been working as an actor for 30 years.
Yeah.
I keep trying to tell Evan to put his acting.
Yeah, but like you just don't for places like the BMO arena. They don't have time. They don't look at that stuff.
You see, but I'd put it on there anyway.
Then that's pages of like they're not.
Well, it's not pages. I'm not talking about your phone. I'm talking about like just maybe a link to your IMDb. I've done that before. You just put a link because
oh, that's okay. Maybe I'll just do that.
Remember, because everything has to go online now.
I'll just do that. Well, no, I don't. There's no resume for me to drop off.
Yeah, you just it's all online.
Click and email it. But for any job,
because what I did is like for my axe throwing job, like I was axe throwing coach of the month.
Yeah.
At one point in time, and they did a big write up of me.
Yeah.
So, but what a great axe throwing coach I was, and how everyone loved me as an axe throwing coach.
Yeah. Is anyone still axe throwing?
I don't know. BATL, this battle is still axe throwing in Toronto.
Yeah.
Bad axe throwing is still. They're not doing it in Toronto though.
No, they're done.
Well, they're done in Toronto for now.
They're in Mississauga, right?
They're in Mississauga. They're in Vaughan.
Right. So you can still go axe throwing.
You can still go axe throwing.
You can still get your job back potentially if they reopen.
The problem is like I've already been offered jobs back there, right? Like I could go work at Vaughan or I could go work in Mississauga.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But the problem is that it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's a big travel.
Like it's an hour and a half there, either or Vaughan or Mississauga.
Yeah.
Vaughan or Mississauga.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half there and back. And you're getting paid. You're getting paid okay. You're getting paid pretty good, but it's just you're losing almost 3 hours of your day.
Yeah.
Right, and that's just to get there and back.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I wish they had a Toronto location. I'd be doing that right now.
Time zones, yeah, that's something I've discovered myself when I'm doing streaming so much for the other thing I do, and it's amazing. Time zones are crazy. It is. Like you be thinking you're streaming and you're like, oh my god, it's like 12 at night and you're streaming and you're having fun with everybody, and then someone's like, good morning. Like you're like, morning.
Yeah, they're waking up, or like people are saying, oh, okay, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I'm just having coffee and watching you in the morning before I go to work. What? It's morning, and you don't even think about it.
What time would it be in Europe right now?
Right now, it just looks. Sue says it's 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
It's 5:15, almost ready for dinner, right? So they're like on a different. They're in the
17,
future.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, it's 4.
Some of my friends in Abu Dhabi are
5.
like 8 hours away.
One thing I like about the live stream and I like
crazy.
about the Sludge Pirates, right? And what I like about doing this is the people we speak to from all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, like it's really amazing the reach that you get nowadays with this stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's amazing to have friends and fans all over the world, man. It's great.
Well, friends.
Yeah, Neil doesn't like the word fans.
I don't like the word fans.
Is anyone a fan of Neil here?
No, they're just friends. We're friends here. We're all friends here. I always say we're talking to friends. When I promote the thing, I'm always like, we're talking with friends and fellow treasure hunters.
Right.
Friends and fellow treasure hunters.
Yeah.
Because that's what we are.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't think of
I don't know what else to do. What else should we do? Anybody have any?
Well, we're already like 20 hours. Like I wouldn't mind. You know what?
What?
Can we just go quickly to the Kinsler Bros, just to see if they do their gun thing? They do they because it may take like 5 minutes. Because I wouldn't mind talking a little bit longer here, but you got to get going, and I got to get going.
Yeah, because I do have to.
You actually have to do stuff. And...
Back to bed for a
Okay,
minute.
gun restoration, 1937. Yeah, go to their gun restoration.
This one here?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
And so these guys.
Still wearing enough layers to insulate an iceberg? It's time for a new hoodie.
Oh, I got something to say about the guns. So here's what. Okay, we'll take a look at this. Here's what I've concluded about the guns we found. We're not getting them back.
No.
The cops took them.
The cops stole them.
I don't want to say. Well,
they did. They stole them because they were at least one of them. At least
we can't say the cops stole them because the two guys, the two police officers, they didn't steal them. That's a metaphor in a weird way. But
yeah.
But the two police officers that took them from us have been really cool. But the last time I called them was maybe 3 weeks ago, and I asked them what's going on, and they said they would get back to us and tell us what's going on, and they never got back.
It's 8 a.m. for Back Road right now.
Oh my goodness, 8 a.m.
That's like many hours behind us.
Many
At least
hours.
another 5.
That's 8 hours behind us almost, right? Isn't it?
No, 8 a.m.
Oh, it's 8 a.m.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's like 4 or 5 hours.
But anyway, so
guns.
The point is that we knew when we found these guns that we wanted to do this. We wanted to do what you're going to see the Kinsler Bros do here, which is that they found an old gun that was in the water. Now remember, like, this isn't about wanting to fire it, okay? This is what the cops never seemed to understand. They kept thinking we wanted to, like...
It's because of the laws here in Canada.
The laws are just so freaking crazy with regards to guns here.
They're different here, yeah.
And like, we found them, right? The cops didn't find them.
No, they're our property.
They're our property.
Yeah, they are our property.
Okay.
Now,
and we don't have them. And they're worth, I'm not going to get mad, but they're worth money.
Yeah.
We can refer if you can take, we saw this, you can take a railway spike that's $3.
Yep.
And you can crush the hell out of one end of it and then do something really cool and make it look like a dagger. Did you see that? I sent that to you. Yeah. I sent you the links.
Yeah.
Right? So you can take one of these guns, and we'll see it here, and you can make it look beautiful and put it up on a wall.
Yeah, that's all we wanted for.
That's all we wanted it for. And by the way, they're ours.
Yeah.
It's maritime law.
Yeah.
We found them.
Yeah.
We own those guns.
Yeah.
For the police not to get back to us on them this long?
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, we can still call them again, but
I'll call, like I said, I have no problem with the officers.
if we just keep bugging them. They might give them back to us.
Maybe we'll get them back. You know what? I saw it. This has nothing to do with the police officers.
No,
that found
no,
it,
I
okay?
didn't. I'm just joking.
You know what I mean? No one stole anything.
No,
The
no,
cops
of
didn't
course
steal
not.
anything.
No, they're doing their due diligence. And
But it's lost. It's I'm gonna blame right now, bureaucracy. That's a tough one for me. I hope I don't ever have to say that word in acting wise. Bureaucracy. Because we want those guns back, and I'm sort of, everyone warned us. You know, all the gun people said, you're not going to get those guns back. Those guns are gone. I was like, no, they told us. Anyway, so these guys found a gun, and they were able to restore it. This is what we wanted to do to our guns.
Yeah. I mean, come on. And like they'll probably like this one. This gun does not look as battered as ours did.
No.
Ours were covered in zebra mussels.
But he I don't know if this is the one. There's another one where they really restored it.
It's not even talking. It's keeping it all quiet. Yeah, so it's like it looks old though. But it looks like he's replaced already a few parts.
You know what? Actually, can you go back to their main episode? I mean, their main channel. I think there's a better video. They do a restore.
This one here, gun restoration found.
Found revolver. It's that's the short. But you know what? Though, let's do the short of it because then it gives them. We can watch the whole thing.
Should this military-grade zoom lens be made illegal?
Yes, make it illegal.
This new gadget is
gonna start to restore it.
Look at that, eh? Yeah. That's something.
Here's
to
what
find.
it looks like with a knife being touched. A few of them have not been
We got it from the
fired yet.
police 6 months later, Evan. It took 6 months for him to get that gun back.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So maybe we don't think the police stole the guns, okay? Evan made a mistake saying that.
Joking.
Okay. Oh, look at that. He's got to take it apart.
4 loaded shells inside
Loaded.
the cylinder.
What? Can you pause it for a second?
Yeah, like,
Can you
wait a
pause a
second. Why'd the cops give him back with a loaded gun?
You know what I don't understand?
What the hell?
I saw somebody else where they did the same thing, where they gave them back the gun. This is the difference between America and Canada.
Yeah,
man.
America and Canada, yeah.
And they gave them back the gun.
Yeah.
And it was loaded.
This is loaded.
Just
gun.
like that.
That is insanity. That would never happen in Canada. They would have removed
Like that
those
was
bullets.
in a box.
They would have blown that gun up.
What? They would have blown it up. But I'm all for doing your own thing. But why would those bullets not have been taken out?
I don't understand why the bullets are not
Are we
taken out.
mistaking that? Did he put the bullets in?
I don't know. He said no.
Can you rewind it a little bit?
4 loaded shells inside the cylinder.
It seems to me that they came with it,
Yeah.
this shells.
Yeah. Look at his care. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at the.
You know what though? They got really good at this. Like he gave a SHIT about this. Wow! Look at that gun.
Holy smokes!
Look at that.
In this vise. That's our
Oh, like he's got to think because he don't know because it could fall apart, right?
1, 2, 3.
And now they're shooting with it.
Now they're shooting with it.
Wow! They've restored it to the point where they
do that old handgun. Did they do another one, or that's Rusty? Is that them?
I don't think that's them, but it could be probably. Yeah.
Oh, another gun back from the cops.
No, it's a different one.
It's a different show?
What was this one? Restoro.
Well, let's see what he does.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. See, the cops would tell us, that's just a piece of trash. Throw that in the garbage. You throw that out. No one would want a gun like that. It doesn't even work. Throw it away.
They were trying to tell us that actively.
That's what the cops were telling us.
They were telling us
time.
to get rid of our guns,
Yeah.
throw them away.
Throw them away.
They're useless. They're junk. They're junk.
They're junk. They're squirrel hunting guns.
And mine was a Remington Model 8, and those were starting to be made in the early 1900s.
Mine was a Marlin. Okay? Marlin crank action 1950s. Come on. Just going to throw that away.
Okay, what is this? Now, is this CLR, you think?
Oh, it's CLR. Look at the color.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we like putting things in CLR to
But he's not going to do 24 hours later. Wow.
Yeah, that's what happens. Oh, but that doesn't come out like that. That's he's already taken that out before and given it a wipe. It doesn't come out of the water.
It does not come out like that.
No. Then that wouldn't be like
that doesn't come out like that.
Not even remotely come out like that.
No way.
No.
Oh, and it just wipes the rust off.
Come on.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
No, maybe it's not that old of a gun or something, but it's anyway, gun restoration.
What,
Cool.
What's is that? Just watch it for a second though.
Caddix.
He has to take it apart. Wow, I wouldn't trust myself at all with any of this. Obviously, you'd have to have a pro do this. I couldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't just want to mess up the.
Oh, look at now he's got to clean up all in there. It's easy. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, you see now the guts of it. You see the problems, huh?
Yeah. Interesting.
Very complicated, huh?
Yeah, it's gotta fire bullets.
No, I know,
Yeah,
I know. It's got a.
Oh, there's that spring.
Wow, look at all the stuff in there you gotta deal with. Oh, come on. It's like watch work. You don't put that thing back in properly. Here you go. You forgot that. You find that in the carpet later. It's like, oh, I need this thing.
Yeah, you remember where all the things.
You gotta know all this stuff.
Yeah. He knows how. He's been around a gun before.
He knows
this guy
knows guns.
Or girl.
Or a girl.
I
It
think
looks
it's
like
guys'
guys'
hands.
hands. Or it could be a girl with man hands. Man hands. Man hands.
No. Come on. What do you mean?
There's Sally in her man hands working away on her gun.
It's a lot of work, man.
It's a lot of work.
It's a long video too. So
just watch it for a second.
Neil wants to know how to do it. Hello, Miko. How are you, Miko Wolf?
I just find the process fascinating. Look at all those little bits and pieces he's got to clean up.
Now you know.
Oh, now it all goes back in. And
is it illegal to garbage pick in Toronto?
No.
What do you mean by garbage pick, Kettle Black?
You can go looking in garbages.
Do you mean like going to a dump site? There are dump sites, really old ones, in and around Toronto where they threw a whole bunch of the garbage in the 1800s, Victorian period. But we don't know where the locations of them. You have to do a little bit of sleuthing to find those dump sites.
Yeah, like
there's people who do that here in Toronto all the time.
The mudlarkers know where they all are.
Yeah,
in Toronto.
the people who mudlark here in Toronto, like serious mudlark, they research fire insurance maps from the early periods and find out where the dump sites are, and then just go rummage around those areas digging. So it's not illegal. We don't have to be licensed to magnifish. We don't have to be licensed to go garbage picking, I imagine. But if we do find anything of archaeological value that is indigenous, then we have to
Today
submit
I've got
it.
a first look
Don't we?
and hands-on with their new lock.
We have to submit it to some kind of indigenous council or something like that here in Toronto.
What's this lead magneteers? Cheers, Christopher. Oh, we got Leeds Magneteers. Hey, shout out to Leeds Magneteers.
What's up, Leeds?
Got Micro Wolf Sister. Shout out to Miko. I'm sorry, my glasses. I'm seeing Micro. It's Miko. Never forget that
Don't
name.
worry. It's almost like so many people have very, very strange names.
Oh, I bet you deal with strange names all the time.
It's just having to read names is crazy.
Evan does a lot of live streaming.
Okay, now hold on a second, because what I've noticed.
What is this? Is this electrolysis?
He's electrolysis, but the thing is,
what did he just do?
My question is what he's putting in there for his electrolysis, because it looks
salt?
like it's salt
Or soda?
No, it's salt he put in, and vinegar.
You're not supposed to put salt in.
No, you're not supposed to put salt in your electrolysis.
But maybe there's you're not supposed to, because it makes poison.
It makes it poison gas. Yeah. So when you're doing electrolysis, if those of you who don't know electrolysis, a lot of people have different ideas and theories about that. But what I've learned from my bit of research is you don't want to put salt in the water for the to conduct the electricity.
No.
You want to put in baking soda.
Maybe is that baking? No, it's salt.
No, that's coarse salt, he said. And you just want to use regular water with the baking soda. It takes a little longer. I don't know why you would use salt, because the process of electrolysis is separating molecules and stuff like that. And what it does is it creates chlorine gas.
It creates chlorine gas. It's a poison.
Chlorine gas.
And if you don't have ventilation, you're going to poison yourself.
So if you don't have ventilation, you will poison yourself. Maybe his is very small, so the amount of gas he's producing is not going to kill him because it's a big open space or in his garage.
Look, we've been kind of trashing him a little bit, but he's actually doing a good job here. Other than this,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
but you know, maybe it's just works for him.
Or maybe he knows. Maybe
he
he's
knows.
yeah. Maybe he goes like, you know what, this does work for me because I've got this big open area.
Sure, but you want it to be outdoors, or you want it to be someplace that chlorine gas can't build up.
Evan did something in his apartment, and you almost made yourself pretty sick. Didn't you? Remember, you couldn't even go in your kitchen. You thought that was from you.
I thought it was just from the CLR on that piece of metal, and then maybe it was eating up some of the outer layers of that.
Yeah,
and that created some kind of weird histamine attack on me.
Histamine attack.
It was
yeah, you were. It was like well, that's when I thought you had COVID.
Yeah, I was like coughing.
I was like, great. I'm sitting right next to you, and I'm like, oh,
no, I was coughing on the phone.
Oh, you're on the phone. That was on the phone. Yeah.
Anyway, so don't put salt in your electrolysis unless you're outdoors. That's all I can say. It might work as a a good conductor for the electricity, but you don't want to use it because it produces chlorine gas.
And watch videos about how to do this. Don't just watch one or two. Watch a bunch of them.
That's right. And
people do it all differently.
Yeah, he's doing it differently. So nickel chloride begins to form.
Yeah, chloride, yeah. What's he? Wow, he's got to go to all the little pieces, huh? He has to do all those little pieces. This is very intricate work.
Okay,
he's not doing this in an afternoon.
This is also very interesting because I don't know exactly what he was doing, but it looked like he was turning it into a substance. And then he put the thing in after the substance. But maybe he wasn't doing electrolysis.
Oh.
There's that.
This is a lot of work, huh?
Yeah.
Like you gotta have that little, you gotta have everything. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's got a workshop.
Like you gotta really
look at these grooves. They're like,
yeah, look how many other guns he's had in there.
Yeah, he said this thing's meant to be holding barrels, for example.
Yeah, that's meant for holding barrels. You're absolutely right.
Because he's restoring to try to maybe be able to shoot this thing. Look at that. So that is some nice work.
Now he's gonna put it all back together again. Well, now he's doing electrolysis again.
No, he's using muriatic acid. What the hell?
Muriatic acid.
That's something I don't know.
Why are you seeing that? I didn't see muriatic acid.
It was on the bottom of the text.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
See, this is on a whole different level than we would like at least I feel comfortable
Potassium
about doing.
nitrate.
Yeah, and he's weighing it.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing any of that.
None of this.
This guy, see, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
We were taking the crap out of him at first. But
No. Like I said, if he was doing it indoors, you don't want to use salt.
He's got beakers.
Yeah, but if he's outdoors and it's
not beakers,
totally
but whatever that thing is.
What
is this?
What the hell is he doing? How about a trip putting magnets down storm sewers in downtown streets? Holy shit, dude. Excuse my language. Holy shit.
What, putting storm drains?
Okay, here's the thing. Our storm drains.
You and I have already discussed this.
We don't have we can't lift a manhole.
We can't lift a manhole, and if it hits anything metal down there, we're screwed. We can't pull it up.
If it gets like a gigantic metal pipe, but most of it's concrete down there.
Is
supposedly.
it?
Supposedly.
Well, there's without question. There's like it. You know what? What would be perfect for something like that would be
small magnets, maybe.
The 500.
Yeah.
The 500 pound magnet would be perfect for something like that.
Yeah.
Because you can just drop it down in there in between and
that'd be an interesting idea. I mean,
there'd probably be like phones and change. You know what I mean? Just typical city type crap would be down there.
Yeah, we'd have to go at an hour where people wouldn't stop and say, "What the fuck? What are you doing?"
You almost swore there. You almost swore there.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, guys?
What are you doing?
Anyway, so this looks like he's doing a good job. You want to
let it play for a bit. Let it play for a bit.
Okay, well, I gotta get going.
No, I know. But just see what he does. See what he does, and we'll get going.
Okay.
He's heating stuff up now.
This is like now it's on a level where it's chemistry. You have to find an optimum temperature.
Yeah, you better go to school for this.
What are you doing?
What's going on? Oh, come on, Evan. You wouldn't even know what to do. You burn your house down.
He's using potassium something or other. I don't even know.
That's how you do that. No, he must work for like the police or something. What? That's the base metal.
Why did it come out all dark?
It's all black? It came out black? I don't know when he's dipping it. What is going on? Look at the work you got to put in.
Rust protective oil.
What is he doing? Oh, rust protective oil?
Yeah. So I guess he was sealing the metal.
Oh, look at all that.
Wait 48 hours? Man, I don't know what he's done, but this is sophisticated stuff.
Advanced wearable AI for vision.
Yeah.
We don't get paid for those ads.
No.
Even though they're airing on our show.
So the metal now is taking on a different color. It's not so shiny anymore.
It's darker now, right? Yeah. Glue?
Yeah.
Or is that Loctite? That's Loctite. It's not glue.
That's Loctite?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because it's got because what happens is if you screw it Loctite on, it's being screwed on, you can heat it up with a blowtorch or whatever, and you can unscrew it.
Yeah, right. It's like just like some kind of weird polymer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe just go to the every spring has been replaced. Yeah, he's had to put probably new springs in, right? That's probably what he had to do. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what, dude? We're gonna have to do that one time, I think.
If we find a gun like that.
No,
hey,
I mean, no.
police.
I mean, we're gonna have to go sewer.
Oh, that. Yeah,
drilling.
yeah.
Yeah, why not? Because with the 500, even if you get stuck, we can pull that off.
Yeah, you can pull a 500 off.
2600, sometimes we have to fight a big battle to get it off.
For the 2600,
yeah,
for sure. Maybe just go to the end to see it. To see the final.
To see the beautiful product at the end.
See the final end. Because this is something we want to get into, is restoring our things we find and not leaving them. Oh, was that? I didn't realize he had a. Oh, look at that! You see, that's a full restore.
Whoa!
Oh, he can fire that. Is he going to fire it?
He's going to test fire the video. He's going to make the video.
Oh, make a video of the test fire. Wow, that's like what, Saturday night special?
I don't know.
What they say?
I don't know. It's a 6-shooter, whatever it is. But
wow.
Not bad, not bad. All right, well, we got some things to do.
Uzi restoration. Anyway, so okay, we got where are we at? Okay, we should get going here. Let's take a last look here.
Let's just get off this.
So here's what it looks like with it.
Go back to their main.
Check out Kinsler Bros. Well, that wasn't Kinsler Bros. Check out Kinsler Bros. Check out that guy. Now let's see here. This is making me want to have a cold pint for some reason. There we go. You always do the best you can to have a good cross breeze. I mixed bleach and tile cleaner in the shower room. I couldn't breathe for hours.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, watch that. I cleaned my toilet the other day and I couldn't breathe for hours because I used bleach. Just cleaning the toilet made me.
You gotta kind of know what.
I didn't use gloves. My hand. I didn't understand why like an hour earlier, like my hands were burning.
It's not that
So
only
bleach.
you have.
I don't
Okay,
clean very often.
bleach is hyper concentrated salt. That's all it is.
Is that all it is? Really? Is that true? Are you making that up? Is that one of those Evan things? Or are you just making it up?
It could be an Evan thing. It could be something
It's
I
made out
don't
of gold.
really
I hear.
know.
Bleach is made out of gold. Fine gold.
Let's ask chat. Is bleach just like salt, just super concentrated? Maybe even a molecule.
You said it. You sure said it. Like
Well, you know how
thought
sugar.
that
You know how sugar. You know how salt can be MSG.
Yeah.
Because they remove a molecule or something.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same idea, most likely.
Chris says no.
What? No, that's for something else.
Oh, once you get past the grate.
Yeah. Remember, there's a delay, so my question's not going to get to them for a bit.
Right? Okay. You always do the best you can. Have a good cross breeze. Hey, I just got here. Hey, Chris. How about a trip putting magnets down storm sewers or downtown streets? I know we already talked about that, but that's not something I'm not going to not do.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's not something I'm not going to not do.
No, I got oh boy.
Holy cow, that's your work calling you.
Oh no.
Where are you, Evan?
No, it isn't. So I help all my friends are actors, and I help them put them all on tape. So it's just another audition request from a third person.
He's probably auditioning.
I don't have any auditions. I don't get auditions anymore.
Nice try, Alan. I'm going to get this role. I don't think Alan's auditioning for the same role. Probably for the bigger roles. Probably. We have a lot of actor friends, and they're all people are at different levels of things. So you know, you just know that where you are in the pecking order when you're auditioning.
Yeah.
And one of our buddies auditions for really nice roles, and then I've got a good audition as well coming up.
Yeah. So anyway, just be careful what you mix with bleach, because bleach is bad. It makes other chemicals react, and I think you're not supposed to mix bleach and ammonia, for example.
Yeah, don't. That sounds like a bad combination.
Yeah. So be careful with your bleach. Anyway.
Rebluing. Oh, rebluing. Oh, rebluing.
Rebluing, is that what that?
That's what
with
it's
the
called?
potassium. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Keep giving it a pattern. Oh, rebluing. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's on the level that we don't know about. That's
And
really
they're
cool.
using rebluing. Yeah. That's interesting. That's a really cool. I like that term, rebluing.
Yeah.
Sounds very, very cool. I like that. That was some crazy rust removing portion there.
Yeah.
Allergic to chlorine. I'm very allergic to hair dye. My
Wow.
scalp blisters because of the chemicals.
Yeah. And I was going to tell
do
you,
that,
you should wear gloves because
I should wear gloves.
Because the skin absorbs things into our bloodstream. Right?
Now you tell me.
So Neil, when you're doing things with chemicals without your gloves on, you're
You know what?
potentially absorbing
the
those
mistake
chemicals.
I make is that I think I'm going to do it quickly. I go, I'm just going to do it quickly.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you got chemicals on your hands.
Exactly.
You poison yourself.
Yeah. So okay, so we're gonna wrap it up, I guess,
Ouch.
right? We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we got to wrap her up.
Okay. Don't mix bleach with anything but water. There you go.
There we go. That's a perfect thing.
Anyway.
Hey, we are going to eventually get out magna fishing again. What we've discussed this. What we might do when we do get out and start doing it again, we're probably going to take some time away from doing live streams and stuff like that to sort of shoot the show, right? So just give people a heads up about that. That if we stop doing the live streams, it's just because we're now out magna fishing and we're actually shooting episodes. And we're thinking of actually taking the summer to shoot a whole bunch of episodes, like 6 episodes. And so that's something we're thinking about doing, and then airing them in the end of the summer, once a week after that. And while those are airing, we're out shooting other episodes to try to give everybody, like a 10 episode season.
Yeah. But the beauty of the streaming is that, Neil, because when we're out there, we shoot for one episode, right?
Yeah.
To give ourselves a reprieve from going out.
We can
do a stream.
Absolutely do a stream.
So that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, you know what? We could go shoot an episode. You know what? That's a really good idea. So that way we can keep the live stream going.
Yeah.
So what we would do is we would do it like Squatch does. Squatch does a live stream from the field. And so, we would go out, shoot episode, live stream, shoot an episode, live. You know what I mean? We can do that too.
Yeah.
So
just, I mean, if we just ever get to the point where we can't, keep up and make a video, we just can do a live stream. But if one of us pays for a lot of data, probably gonna have to be me. Whatever. I'll get the money from him. I'll roll him. For the money.
One good thing is we can magnafish.
We
can magnafish downtown and try to use Loblaw's Wi-Fi.
No, but we can pay for the data out the nose here in Canada, and then we can maybe do a live stream, a very short live stream from the site that we're at.
Our shows are normally like 25 minutes long, so we can probably maybe do an hour live stream from where we're at.
Well, I don't know. Data costs are pretty high here, right? Like $10 will give us 10 gigs of streaming essentially. And I don't know how much. I don't know yet because I haven't done it. None of their view.
We'll figure it out.
How much it eats of the data.
I don't know, and that's the only reason
Streaming,
why
right?
we haven't live streamed is that out in the field because it costs a lot of money. At least for us here
In Canada, because in the UK it's different, so that's why we always see them live streaming.
Squatch live streams, but he's not doing HD. He's not streaming in HD when he does his live streams.
No one should, because it's going to eat up your band.
So you do it in 720.
Yeah, that'd be the highest you want to go.
Yeah, because it has to be somewhat. Okay.
Yeah, just for the band, just for chewing up your data. But anyway, okay, so
we have a lot of bird watching cams. Okay, goodbye, boys. Looking forward to next time. Okay,
Yeah.
Sue. See you, Sue.
Thanks, everyone.
See you, Kettle Blackguard. See you, Christopher Golden. See you,
Pond Scum.
Pond Scum's here.
Yeah, just dropped in.
And this Pond Scum has been here. Do more lives from the field. Rework. Oh, go back. What does Pond Scum say here? Do more lives in the field. Rework the live into a video with discussions for winter. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it is. It is.
Yeah, if we can figure it out, and the data doesn't cost too much.
The live streams in the field has everything to do with data. Yeah, everything to do with data. So we got it. But I think you can buy like a package. I mean, if it's like $20-$30, it's okay. But I mean, you can't pay that every time.
Okay. Bye, Random and Proud. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, bye.
And all the people from the overseas and everywhere around the world.
And hit the like, around the world. And obviously the like helps us a lot. And hit the like and subscribe's always fun. People subscribe, we like that. And what's the other thing? Hit the bell. Because then you're notified about this. Like some people don't know there's a live stream happening, and like I try to promote it. We try to promote it.
Okay, Chris, we're gonna have to look up where the storm sewers best are.
Hey, Chris, we agree with you with the snow.
We think it's a good idea.
We agree with you with the sewer. It's just that Toronto is so busy.
Yeah.
It's hard to sort of just go out, like you can't go out at lunch. You know what I mean? You got to do it early in the morning or after.
Also, the police would probably stop.
Well, the
us.
police would be like, "What are you guys
doing?"
and everywhere we go in Toronto, this is not like a thing about us, but everywhere we go in Toronto, when we're together, when we are together magnet fishing, we get recognized all the time. As
That's the other thing. Now we're like local.
So we're little local celebs here.
And then once we wear our t-shirts,
we're with the Sludge Pirates
we'll have to make ourselves. We didn't even make ourselves t-shirts.
I know we made. There's only one of one out there right now. Talk about, for gosh sake, Random and Proud has to do a what is it? What am I calling NFT of the Sludge Pirates shirt?
No.
Because there's only one of one.
Stop with the NFTs.
There's only one of one. Tell the world to stop. With the
Stop
NFTs.
with the NFTs.
You can't change it. It's coming. You can't change it.
Hackers can steal it from you.
And by the way, NFTs are bad for the environment now.
Yeah.
But as computers and things get faster and quicker and this and that, they won't be as bad.
Well, anyway.
But anyway.
Stop it. Okay, cool.
We're out of here. We're done.
Yeah, we'll have to exit now. There we go.
Wait, we're going to say bye.
Bye. See you later.
See you later.
Bye, everyone.
Hit the bell. Bye.